Hello, YouTube, Taffy's right here. I want to do some mapping on the case I did the other day, short for, I forgot the damn name. Yeah, the woman that was killed in Crompton Park. Stories like this is very, intriguing, because when you got somebody literally walking down a busy area and street, climbing through a fence like Worcester, someone that's got a lot of balls, all right, as they say, a set of kahunas, to be pulling off something like this. And due to the fact that a lot of people have been murdered in Worcester, and I mean, the numbers are just growing beyond, I'm sure this is about as big as Boston or any other huge state. Don't get me wrong, there's a lot of small towns and states in Midwest that had a lot of murders, but when this stuff is just close to home, of course you can't even say no more. I never expect this to happen in my town, so that's obsolete. That is just a thing of the past. Because you hear that a lot on the news these days, and, well, sorry, people just gotta get over it. It can happen anywhere. But, yeah, I just wanted to do a mapping, though, just to give you insight on where this woman was walking and give you some more information on the case. Like the potential suspect, I believe, yeah, one of them was her husband, but it also could have been some serial killer of the 90s. I'll tell you, there's a lot of murders out there that happened throughout the 90s, and it's just like right in broad daylight, like that girl I covered, and she was picked up on Belmont Street, pretty much a busy area, bringing a work truck back to work just to go to a graduation. And that case, let alone, and where she was dumped off, it's like, it wasn't really that secluded, I can tell you that. But there are other murders that happened in the 90s that literally where the Woodstock Stadium, of course, used the formerly Pawtucket Red Sox. Now they're called the Worcester Red Sox, Woo Sox, blah, blah. That area where that place was built is said to be known to be abandoned parking lots. Meaning, yeah, there was a lot of buildings back in Worcester's time that had led to their demise, especially the Patricia Gagne case. Buildings that once, I'm surprised they kept the building that she was murdered at. The actual building and window, right, is still there. But, not only that, there's just a lot of places that could be, used for stuff like this, killers. But literally, man, they just, right there in broad daylight. It's like, what the something to just make your mind go babbling with insanity. But, where you see the red dot is the pin mark. On the corner of them two streets, right where that pin mark is, there used to be a bar, I believe. I don't know. I don't think it's, of course, not there no more. But you could play pool there, have drinks there, so forth. And and as you can see in the middle here is Crompton Park. Then you got the Chef Hole. But yeah, right where the marker is, somewhere on that corner, was, oh no, I believe it was maybe this corner where the wire is. But one of these two corners was a bar, and she used to play pool there. Now, what I did not mention, of course, I didn't have enough time because like I said, I wanted to map this all out, was that supposedly this woman was a scrapper. I guess the amount of time she spent at bars. She also liked to put up her dukes. I also did mention she is a Native American. So I'm about to wonder if I can get that spirit, being Native American myself, cross them boundaries. And that's why I want to really get out there and do a ghost hunt. But yeah, finding out where the sandbox was. I don't know what Crompton Park looked like in the 90s. I know this area right here. Let me get this pen up. Right here is like a big mound or hill. Things like a friggin' hill. You can literally walk up, and I don't know if they put that in after 93 or if they put that in when the park was built, whatever the case may be. It's still like, the question is, what was there and why they put that big hill there. But, so, to make it all, she walked, down this street here where the fork and knife is. So we're going to start off, keep your eyes on this street here. This is the way she was going home. So I take it she walked on that side of the park, took a right, down the hill. Well, not down the hill, but it looks like a hill here. But past this part of the park, and obviously somewhere between. Now, I can say now, if this park was set up the way it is now, there's like parking spots that you can park right in here. You can literally pull in under trees and stuff right in this area on that street. So, walking down this way, obviously someone was waiting for her, maybe in a car. Now, like I said, being the husband was getting dumped, and they had a kid, and I think she maybe had a baby on the way. Of course, you can watch the full episode on Unsolved Worcester. But, yeah, she was in an abusive relationship and wanted out. So, whoever grabbed her that night, dragged her in the park. I think she had blunt force trauma to the head. Obviously, she was ambushed. But where she was supposed to make a destination, and for this woman to make this walk, it's like I don't even think she had a vehicle. So you keep going down this street. There's the park. Keep going down that street I told you to watch. Now, I think, honestly, she could have went down one of these streets here and walked down this way, because her house, now it could be different things, but if she did walk down this street, walk down here, who knows, she could have walked through here over the railroad tracks too. But if she stayed on this street and walked this way, her street was right here, right in the middle. So her house was right there, and that was Lawrence Street, I believe. Lawrence Street. So it was about a 15-minute walk from the bar, and as you can see, once again, now I'll do a thing like this. So she walked down over here, either this street or this street, to this, just to get to here. But in the middle of this walk, of course, there went her demise. Like I say, who was stalking her? Now, right, one potential suspect I keep saying was her husband. But a woman going to a bar a lot, and of course, like I said earlier, serial killers, she rightfully could have been stalked. And someone could have been at that bar sitting watching her for her, waiting her to leave. But whatever the case may be, the husband was cleared, you know, there's still no suspects to this day. Like pretty much all of these cases from Unsolved Worcester. But I like to shed my own kind of light on these. Of course, I like to, you know, get in my own thought theories, ideas. That's all this channel does. But yeah, I mean, just the mere fact that this woman, right, just wanted to get a new life, whatever the case may be. And then all of a sudden, bang, life taken. And there she is here. So I mean, yeah, she looks like a petite woman, so if her husband or potential serial killer, you know, when they ambush, and that's what they do, you know, because they're cowards and pansies and pussies, you know, woman ain't got a standing chance. I gotta get ambushed right now. You know, what if 5 guys come out, jump me, boom, I'm dead. You know, let alone a big friggin' guy that's like, you know, 300 pounds. Don't get me wrong, I'll put up a goddamn fight, but, you know, I usually, though, keep my eyes peeled wide open. You know, always watch my surroundings because, yeah, you never know when someone's just gonna stalk you, come out from nowhere. Oh, I don't have someone freaking right sniping my ass. Poof, shoot me, bang, go ahead. Kill me now. But, you know, it's just a thought. And it just crazy to think. All these friggin' people out there that like to, you know, hide behind the shadows to live their lives. And, you know, these kind of people, though, are what, like I say in my other videos, are what that made me who I am today. I mean, I can't stand people like that, let alone child molesters, let alone like Paulette here getting, you know, severely beaten by her husband or whatever he was doing to her. You know, get a life, grow up, move on. But I still gotta do my triangle of love. I'll tell you what I think is out there for, you know, lovebirds. Because there's a, you know, there's a method to this love thing. And I can say one thing, that if you don't obey by the common rules of old-fashionedness, then right, there's a thing out there that people just take advantage of. And that, my friends, is sick in my eyes. I'll always be old-fashioned. And just to think of these men out there being brutalizing women, let alone, you know, controlling them, or say so, obsessed, sick. But yeah, this birds around. But yes, I'm gonna do a potential ghost hunt with this. See what I can get. Like I say, every time I pull out my 4K camera, boy, I catch something. Caught something at that Ashley's restaurant in Florida, so Gotta keep on chugging with this. Mind you, didn't have time or didn't even know if the person would have talked to me, but go figure, the same day I was there recording my little episode, there's a friggin' TV show gonna be there that night. But I should have said I did something, but I didn't want the person to say, hey, what are you bothering me for? You know. But anyways, ghost hunt coming soon. See what happens. Other than that, world of YouTube, be safe, take care, and always beware. Because still jerk-offs out there that like to continue to do this stuff. Evil stuff. But until that next video, folks, out.